It just seems
Hello?
like just right now. Hey, what's going on, man?
Casey.
Yes.
How you doing, dude?
Not too bad. How are you guys?
Good, good.
All right.
And you're a comedian from Toronto, right?
Yes, I am.
Dude, I was checking out some of your clips today. They're fucking hilarious, man.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that.
I like the one when you first go to your YouTube and it's you and just handling a heckler. Like you try telling a joke and this lady wouldn't stop. And you said, why don't you just fuck off, I think. It was the best. It was the best, dude.
Yeah. The heckle sometimes, I don't know. I hate being heckled, but sometimes, I don't know, people love heckle videos. So, and that one with the girls, that one night in Calgary, I think that's the one that you're talking about.
Yeah.
This guy started tweeting at me saying that I used plants in my audience. And I was like, well, if I had a plant, wouldn't it be a lot more better? Like,
Yeah.
wouldn't the response be better than why don't you fuck off? Like, you know?
Yeah, they'd be like,
You're the greatest
applauding
comedian
you.
ever. Yeah. Laughing at all your jokes, like the only person in the crowd laughing.
Yeah, he's absolutely cracking up.
Now I gotta ask, was it a plant?
No, not at all. No,
I didn't
not at
think
all.
so, man. I didn't get that at all. You just seem really comfortable on the mic too. Like I love that about you, man. You're just really at ease. Make it look easy.
Well, there's definitely a flow. Like, but that's years of touring and bad shows and good shows. You know, that's it's years under the belt. It's experience. I've been doing comedy for 20 years up here in Canada. So.
Wow. Yeah, I saw you were on TV and all, right?
Yeah, I have an hour special that airs. They air it on the Comedy Network and on CTV up here in Canada. It airs, I don't know, I'll probably say at least six times a year.
Wow.
So, yeah, but it's not as good as the States because I don't get as residuals on it because it was just a buyout deal. So, and that special has been airing since 2008. They air it 6 times a year. So, it's like, this is the worst deal ever.
That sucks, dude. Come to the States.
Yeah, really.
I'm trying to put my package together because we have to prove without a shadow of a doubt that we are a talent that America needs. So we have to build a resume and then go through lawyers and pay for all this money, and then it all depends what we want. Like we can get an O1 working visa where I'd be able to just come down and perform and work and just perform. But if I wanted to write, I'd have to get a separate for O1 for that. And those are like $5,000 each.
Wow.
And, 5,000 Canadian. So it's like $20 American for you guys. But still, this is $5,000. That's a lot of touring.
That's still like 7 trillion pesos.
But yeah, so it's just best to, like, I think, just go out and full out and get your green card, and that usually costs about $10,000 because then you can at least work in the States, do whatever work in the States. Like, hey, let's say I don't get the gigs I want. Well, fuck, great, I can Uber drive. I can't do that if I'm just on a writing visa. So it's great.
Hold on, we're having technical difficulties
Yeah.
here. Somebody's doing things.
Yeah. I don't know
That's
what's
all
going
right.
on over there.
Some's fucking piddling around with his speakers or something.
No, it's actually the site we broadcast off of. I'm not sure what's going on with that, but
This stuff should be playing.
I
have to call Matt.
just messaged him, but oh shit, what was way to disrail? I was gonna ask you, Casey, have you traveled a lot doing comedy?
Yeah, I traveled pretty much a lot of places that I'd want to go to. I've done like the Caribbean and Dominican and stuff like that. I've been down there for shows. I've been to England and over to the UK for shows, and then all across Canada. But I haven't done much in the States because, like I said, if you get caught working down there without your visas, they'll kick you out.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And, I've done some spots in New York, and I've done some spots down in Los Angeles, but I've never done a paid show within the States. So,
wow.
So it's like, it's kind of like, I've done all these other places, But you know, everybody. That's why everybody wants to go to the States, because it's so. I don't know how it's so easy to get in from Mexico, because Canada, it's hard as fuck. You know, you don't need a wall. We can't get them down. We're trying.
I was going to say, too,
There's tons of
Toronto.
comedians trying.
Toronto's a beautiful city. I went there. I used to work at a radio station, and I went there for a Molson Beer Festival and Dave Matthews concert. But the only things was there were billboards with like 2 shirtless guys on a horse that said it's riding season, wear a condom. And I was like, what's going on? And then some old man in camouflage pants was cursing at us in French and spitting at our tour bus. He did not like us.
That's Canada in a nutshell.
Wow.
It's like, what's going on? But, dude, it's a beautiful city. It's clean. I never seen anything like that.
No, I know. It's no, the only, like, and you know, I'm like, it's always clean. There's never any real trouble here. You know, the former mayor smokes crack. It's a cool town. People don't hate him.
I tried getting him on the show. He never responded to me.
Oh no, give it. Well, he's so rich. He doesn't have to respond to anybody. His family's rich, so he doesn't have to do anything. He's literally. Like, we had Tommy Boy run our city for a while.
Is that the dude that had a party that invited everyone?
That's Mayor Ford.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
He smoked a crack.
No, and he has that every year. 6,000 people show up at his and it's not even at his house. It's at his mom's house. There's a party at his mom's house because his mom's the one with all the money, and 6,000 people show up for hot dogs and hamburgers.
Wow.
It's crazy.
I like when he knocked an old lady over in Parliament. I thought that was amazing.
Oh, it was amazing, but everybody made such a big deal out of it because they made it look like she got hit by a car. And maybe a smart car, but, well, not that smart. But, you know, it's like as he hit her, he gently put her down. You know what I mean?
Yes,
like,
he did.
He hit her, but he held her at the same time and dropped her to the floor.
That's great. Yeah, he said he's always there to always answer your calls, but I guess we're on after his business hours, so he's never gotten back to me.
Yeah, no, it would be difficult, you know. I bet you Jimmy Kimmel had problems at first trying to get a hold of him too. So.
Yeah, yeah, his interview with him was great.
Oh yeah, he had no idea he was being roasted. You know, it was. He thought that interview went well. It was like watching Nicole Arbor on The View. You know, I don't know if you saw that train wreck, but that was horrendous.
I did. I also enjoyed your bit about hot dogs at IKEA. That was amazing. And the denturist, the dentist that works on dentures.
Yeah.
That made me think.
That's a real person. That's a real job.
I was going to ask you that. It made me think I used to work at a company, and people would mail us their paperwork. And one day in the office, I heard this black lady screaming because she opened the envelope with their paperwork and it had a set of dentures in it. So she called the lady, and she's like, "Look, I don't know what you're doing, but there's a pair of dentures in here." And the lady's like, "Oh, that's where they are. My grandson must have been fucking with me and threw them in the envelope."
Oh my god.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
So she mailed back the dentures. It was fucking funny, dude.
Oh, that is funny. That is funny. That's incredibly funny. But the fact is like, you know, you couldn't take out your dentures and just send them off. Like I would totally do that. There's no way I would be going into that appointment.
I love how you
Even
said too. Well, you know, why have that denturist? Because they fucked up their teeth in the first place. Of course they're going to fuck up their teeth again. Like, they're fake teeth.
Of course. Oh, sorry, I've got a bit of a cold right now.
Oh.
But it's funny. My dentist hates that joke. My actual dentist. He hates it. He hates it. Like, and then there was a denturist convention here in Toronto, and they wanted to hire me for a corporate based on that one joke. And I was like, it's the only denturist joke I have. You're aware of that.
You want me to do an hour on this, exactly.
Yeah. It's like, oh, jeepers. That was a nightmare. think, ugh. So, what are you gonna do?
That's fantastic.
Oh man, what's the best place you've ever performed?
The best place I've ever performed. Oh, I have my favorite clubs. I enjoy the Calgary Laugh Shop. That's in Calgary. It's kind of the top tier comedy club in Calgary. The last time I played it, I was with Tom Arnold. Oh no, the last time I played it, I was there in the summer to headline, but I also was there with Tom Arnold earlier in the year.
Cool.
And those, it's a great room. It seats, like when it's packed, it seats about 350. Perfect sight lines, great crowds, always packed house.
Nice.
And then the Absolute Comedy in Ottawa, Toronto. There's an Absolute Comedy chain. It's Toronto, Ottawa, and Kingston, and they're fantastic rooms as well. But
That's cool.
those are probably my favorite ones. And then theaters. If you're ever on a theater tour, like one time I went on a theater tour with Harlan Williams, who was in Half Baked.
Yes.
And, Rocket Man and so many other movies.
Yeah.
I went on tour with him,
Cool.
and we just hit all these 1,000-seat theaters, and those are just fantastic.
Wow.
Because it's just so easy. Crowds are just, you never get heckled in a theater. Crowds are just there to be entertained, and it's so lovely. So.
Yeah. And have you ever had to stay in a really shitty hotel or something like that?
All the time. But my thing is I set my room up to be like a shitty hotel, so I'm already
So
ready
you're
for
used to it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, my room is the nicest of the shittiest hotel rooms.
That's how I feel about our
put
show.
that microwave in the kitchen. Yeah, you could put that microwave in the kitchen. I know, but then that wouldn't be realistic now, would it? The microwave goes beside the toilet.
Do you ask for the pre-stained room, or do you go in and pre-stain it yourself?
Why is this refrigerator freezing all my beers?
Yeah. So true. But yeah, I've had some pretty horrible. Or one time in whereabouts are you guys in the States? What state are you guys in?
New Jersey.
Okay, New Jersey. Okay, so you understand snow.
Yeah.
We have sometimes I'm way north in northern Canada, and in this community, oil rigging community, and they have basically my car is the only car in the parking lot that all big Dodge and trucks, and they're all trucks, and they're so at about 5:30 in the morning. The whole parking lot turns on their trucks in December to warm up their trucks so they can go to work. Well, that's the sound I start making because I was smoking weed in my bathroom the night before, so I had to open up the window to air it out, but I forgot to close the window. So come 5:30 in the morning, all the exhaust fumes from the parking lot somehow were going into my bathroom and into my bedroom.
Oh.
And I was sleeping, and then I was like, "What is?" I just woke up coughing, and there's a haze in the hotel room, and I didn't know where the haze was from. I looked out, all the trucks are gone, they're all gone, but the haze is still in my room, and it just smells like gasoline, and it's just it was. I could have died of carbon monoxide poisoning, and that was the worst hotel room I was in.
Robin Slip Show.
What?
I think we got a caller. Hello.
Oh, shit. Oh, you're cursed.
Who's there?
Sorry, it's Brian Solero. I didn't know.
Oh, Brian. We have you in a little while.
No, I know that. I didn't know your show had started before that.
Oh.
Is it okay if I call it 6 my time? Was that too late?
That would be too late.
All right. All right, I'll give it a shot.
Okay.
I'll get that home by 5:30.
All right.
Sorry.
Bye.
Bye. I didn't know it was a direct line. I thought it was yourself.
Oh, yeah. This is the direct.
All right, bye.
Later, bro.
Bye.
Casey.
Yeah.
Sorry about that, dude.
No, I was just listening to Brian trying to cut in on my time.
I know. I think you guys got a rivalry going here. He had to get that plug in.
That's all right.
Oh shit! I did like your joke though about the Japanese flag that was in the Last Night at Calgary bit. Like that was great.
Thank you. That's like one of the first jokes I wrote many years ago, and it's been on several of my specials as well. I've managed to always rewrite a different version of it and work it into each taping. So
nice.
It's in multiple tapings.
I enjoyed too the snakes on a plane joke, even though it was just really corny. It was just really funny. Like how'd they get there? Ladders.
You know, there are certain, like sometimes being an adult and being able to get away with such silliness and stupidity on stage is pretty cool. That's the way I look at it. You know, Mitch Hedberg wrote a lot of really dumb jokes, but his character pulled them off.
That's it, and his delivery, exactly.
Yeah, like, and he's the best.
He was my
as
favorite
far as,
comic.
Like, pure joke writing, Mitch Hedberg is like the best.
Yeah. That monotone, everything about him, just the whacked out shit.
And like he told jokes that you had to stop for like a minute to think about it and go, oh wait, what the fuck are you talking about? And then you lose your mind laughing about it. And literally every joke he told had a 1 minute delay because you had to think about it to laugh at it.
Yeah.
It's so true. It's so true. He'd be like, you know, I'm trying to think of one of them now that I could just.
That's
it. Escalator can never break. It only could become stairs. Sorry for the convenience.
And the way he says stairs is like stairs. You know, like it's just so great. Or he's like, somebody came up to me the other day and said, here's a picture of you. No, here's a picture of me when I was younger. And I said, wait a minute. Every picture of you is when you were younger. He's like, how do you like? You can't show me a picture of you when you're older. How'd you do that, you son of a bitch? Where'd you get that camera at? Yeah, he's definitely one of my. I got to work with him once, and I was like just starting comedy. It was I think it was about 2001, maybe 2000, and he was coming to town, Ottawa. That's where I started, and I begged the booker to put me on, and nobody really knew who he was, but I had already seen him on Letterman a few times by that point, and I got on one show, and I was lucky enough to have the show reviewed by the Ottawa newspaper, and I mentioned in the review.
Nice.
And and so I'm like one sentence out of Mitch Hedberg's review is devoted to me, and I'm very nostalgic, and I have that framed on my wall.
Oh, that's
with, like,
awesome.
The autographed CD cover that he autographed for me.
That is so
that
cool.
night.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's in like a golden frame on my wall. So so like, you know, a lot, like, it's cool because I have certified documentation that I did open for Mitch at one point in his career.
That's cool. Yeah, we have a diaper in a china cabinet that our intern wore.
Yeah.
Yeah. you have a diaper that your intern wore in your china cabinet?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, it's the one he didn't wear. The one he wore actually, I think, made it to the garbage, but he went number 2 in an adult diaper.
Yeah, there's no way you could have kept that.
You have to bronze that, right? You have to shellac it or something. There's definitely some hot shellacking going on with that in order to keep it.
You know, it kills the germs.
Yeah.
Otherwise,
Yeah. It's
Preserve
totally
it for prosperity's sake.
Yeah.
like I'm no taxidermist, but I think shellacking is needed.
Oh, man.
Yeah, really.
Well, Casey, where can everybody find you, dude?
You can find me. I'm online. My YouTube page has lots of videos up, whether it be sketches that I've done for Funny or Die, or clips of my stand-up, or bootlegs of the concerts I take, or I have a web series with Roy Scovel on there.
Nice.
There's a lot of stuff going on my YouTube page.
Yeah, I saw there
which
was
is
a
just
lot.
Casey Corbin.
Okay.
There's also I don't know, social media, Instagram and Twitter. I think I'm the internet's #1 Casey Corbin. The rest are girls. So.
Awesome, dude. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Hey, thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
No problem, brother. Thank you again, and
Thanks,
we'll talk to you soon.
Thanks for the love. Appreciate it. Awesome.
Thank you.
Take it easy.
Take care, man.
Awesome.
The technical issues I do have figured out. I know what was going
Oh,
on.
okay.
So
I asked
was
Matt,
gonna-
and he said he'll check when he gets home. He's like, "Oh no, I'm out. Like, I'll check as soon
Yeah,
as I get
I'll
home."
message him. I figured out the issue, but
Oh, okay.
that's where you can go right, but I'll talk real quick.
Yeah.
It's still worse when stuff like that happens during interviews because like now I'm completely focused on trying to figure this out, and I miss most of the interview.
Like
and at that
80%
point,
of the-
I'm like,
on SoundCloud, YouTube, or Stitcher, or iTunes.
yes. Will be, but yeah. I'm like, I can't even pay attention to this interview anymore because I'm so lost. I don't know what's already been like talked about. So I'm just like, I'm just gonna sit here and wait till this is over. Yeah. So that was fun. But we are back live. I figured out the issue for some reason. Whenever I click, there's this big like white space on the program I use to broadcast on the IPM network. And what I was doing, because I'll switch between the two screens to make sure everything's going well on my Ustream producer and everything's going well on the other program I'm using. And every time I was doing it, I would click here, and okay, now it's not doing it. Well, never mind. But for some reason, every time I would click here, the mic would go off. I was like, it shouldn't be doing that. And the way this program works is if there's a certain amount of dead air, it just starts playing music.
Oh.
So for some reason, I was clicking here, and the mic would turn off, and then it would start playing music within like 5 seconds. It's like there can't be more than 5 seconds of like dead air. So yeah, which is it's like it's a radio station, so it is understandable. But that is what was going on. The microphone icon for some reason was shutting off, and it doesn't seem like it is now, which is good. Anyway, guys, we're gonna go on break. I'm just gonna keep talking until I have music played, so that we don't get shut off again.
Yeah.
And we will be back in a couple of minutes. Let's see. Oh wait, I forgot that I had unplugged that wire.
Oh shit!
So
What the fuck?
Somebody mumble into the microphone.
I will continue to mumble into this microphone.